welcome back to my channel, Little Misguided. I'm wearing headphones today because I like to listen to music whenever I'm reading. Sometimes, a lot of the times I like to. But YouTube keeps pulling my videos every time I do that, so I'm not going to put it on there, but I can hear it. Getting into today's message. If anybody would like to know, the song that's playing is Dope by Yellow Wolf. I'm not picking up anything from it now other than I'm vibing. We have the Hermit card. And the Star. I feel like somebody is really taking the time, and this could be you. I feel like it's you. You're really taking the time to isolate, be with yourself, and you may be going over things in your head, or you may be doing actual studies, looking into things, trying to dig deeper. You may be looking at your past experiences. You may be looking at things that you want to pursue and grow through. With the Star here, I feel like this time of isolation is a much needed time. And I'm not going to say it's catalytic, where it's starting off like your stardom. Maybe you're taking the beginning steps into venturing into something that's going to put you on the map. Like, whatever this is, it's your cup of tea. Strength card sitting at the top of the deck. I do feel like maybe this is something that you've aspired to for a long time. And with that Strength card, it's like it's been a long road, or it's taking longer than you anticipated previously. But I feel like you're taking this in stride. I feel like you recognize that you need the delayed time for purposes. Like, you're learning things in the interim of the delays. And it's going to be things that are going to help you build up your skill set in one way or another. Whether it's you healing from past experiences, or whether it's you being by yourself and being able to grow what you already have and more listen clearly to your intuition. Whatever you're doing right now in this isolation time period, it's setting you up to put you where you're supposed to be. A place where everybody's going to be looking at you. With the Strength card too, I'm not certain. I feel like you've been, it's something you've been aspiring to for a long time, but you might be aspiring to it for a little bit long. I mean, I'm not saying a little bit. I don't know if it's a little bit or a long time. But it's like, just hold on and hang in there. Don't give up on whatever this is. Don't give up on whatever this is. Because when you get there, things are going to be banging pretty much. Yeah, the next song that's coming on right now is called Thrivin' by Ryan Caraveo. Hold on, I'm about to serenade you. It's getting into the intro. Poof made it reality, used to be just fiction. Mama, look, I'm finally a magician. Everything I envisioned happened like abracadabra. My girl, she felt the same. Dudes used to laugh at her. Maybe it'll work. We're going to go ahead and put some water into this bottle, and I'm getting this everywhere. Put the cork back in. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and tip it over and see if it works. Over my head. I'm going. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't wake up feeling like I want to die. Cause I'm thriving now. I'm thriving now. I'm thriving now. I'm thriving now. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't do the shit I used to do to survive. 'Cause I'm thriving now. I'm thriving now. I'm thriving now. I'm thriving now. So, like I said, this is something that you've been aspiring to for a long time. And with that strength card and the lyric struggle, yeah, it's been a hard road. And there's been times where you've thought of giving up and quitting. It's like with the Five of Swords, you've constantly been facing battles. Once you strike down one, adversary or enemy, something else is coming. Whether it's obstacles or messy people, there's a whole plethora of things that you've had coming up against you. And because of that, with the Eight of Swords, you feel it put you in the spot of feeling like you're stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like you don't know, like what is, like you are trying to follow your heart, but because of all the obstacles, it's almost a sense of losing faith. Like I feel like it puttering out. Like I feel like it's strong, but because of the endurance and the time that it's taking and the obstacles, you start to lose a little bit of faith. And maybe not faith in the universe or in your abilities or I don't know, but just in that it's gonna happen. But with the Devil here in the reverse, I feel like there's a need for you to release. There's still a need for you to let go of some things, and some of those things might have to do with those thoughts that keep you trapped. I feel like, toxic thoughts and whatnot. And maybe now you're going through a time period where you are, like, healing from that. Flash dance, what a feeling. I'm gonna clarify the Devil in reverse, because honestly, I can't really feel if this Devil in the reverse, which is releasing these toxic bonds, these toxic thoughts, and I feel like it's maybe not even only be just thoughts. Some of you may be dealing with people that you need to let go of in order to move on up to the next level, because they can't take you can't take them with you. It's like not only are they dead weight, but they will drag you down. Some of them will drag you down into the literal depths of hell if you let them. So, to clarify the Devil in reverse, we have the Queen of Cups, which I feel like is you. And I feel like what is helping you to come up out of the toxic thoughts, the shadows, what is helping you to release people is love and compassion. And I feel like for yourself. And she just said, what a feeling. Anyway. Sorry. I love music. And take your passions and make it happen. And now I got distracted about what I was going to say. But yeah, her love and her compassion for yourself. Because whenever you truly love yourself, you don't, like the behaviors that come along with karmic connections, karmic people, karmic situations, the way they treat you, the way you allow yourself to be treated. Those are things that you accept when you don't appreciate yourself enough, even subconsciously. You may not even be like aware of it, but subconsciously you don't appreciate yourself enough, so you allow that shit to happen. But it's like you're in this position now where you love and honor yourself, and so you're able to release that. And maybe that's why this stuff is gonna start to come in. She says again, take your passion and make it happen. Judgment. Yes. So whatever this destiny is that you have, it's already written. It's already gonna happen. And you're being called. I feel like you have a calling. You're being called and guided along the path. I feel like with his trumpet and all of these people standing around, I feel like this is somebody who is a speaker, who can reach a lot of people. They will either you'll be either speaking or you'll be seeing both. I see you speaking and representing yourself and delivering a message to a lot of people. Young, old, men, women. And make it happen. The Hierophant. In this case, I don't feel like this is marriage or commitment. I feel like this is a God thing, okay? Like, I feel like you are on duty for this guy. You have an assignment. This thing is blessed. Nothing can stop you because this is the person that's backing it. And make it happen. 6 of Wands. Victory, success, recognition, public recognition, social media. So whatever this is that you're going to be doing, you're going to be up front and center, speaking to people, delivering a message that is for some kind of higher good and purpose. And I feel like with the devil in reverse and you being able to defeat and release these karmics, I feel like that's part of the reason why, too, because it's written and divine. Like, how's the devil gonna come up against God? It's not gonna happen. Nobody who has tried to take you out has been successful, nor will they be, because you have a mission here on this planet, and you have been sent, approved, verified by the Almighty, the Most High. So nobody can take that from you. We have the Emperor card here. I'm not sure what that is pertaining to. It could be you being your own boss. It could have to do with some masculine figure that has something to do with your journey or triggering and getting you to where you need to be. That could be your own damn self. Like, really, just taking control and bossing up. Maybe this thing that you're passionate about, that you have aspired to, but it's been a struggle. Maybe a lot of people didn't, give you recognition or understand or even believe in you or support you. But it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter, because what you have assigned to you is, while people are going to benefit from it, your journey is your personal journey, and it's not for anybody else to understand. I'm listening to a commercial now. And it says something about, we are coming into the future now. And this guy says, I can see you suffering. Let me set you free. Like, I don't remember what it all said. I missed a part. But basically, I'm getting this whole feeling that whatever this is that you are here to do, it's because you are supposed to be able to help people who are stuck in that devil energy. You're supposed to heal them, help them come up out of their bondages, whether it's addictions, people, thoughts, abuse, trauma. Like, you are here to heal people and to set them free. And then we have the Empress. And I feel like that is taught, like the Empress. Loving, healing, caring, nurturing nature. Beautiful, graceful while she's doing it. But it's just odd that we had the Emperor and then we had the Empress. So it makes me wonder, like this, you know how it is, duality, alright? So we embody the Emperor and the Empress energy within ourselves. So this could just be you, but whatever this destiny is, it could also be that it's an Emperor and an Empress, like, doing something together. Back to the music. I had to pause it. I get so distracted. Let's not say that. This one's called Drew Barrymore, Bryce Vine. 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Cups. 2 9s. That's almost a 10. You're almost completing a cycle. You're almost to the end of a cycle where you're going to burst through, and everything that you've been going through for an extended period of time, that's over. You're not going to be in a new chapter. You're going to be in a new book. Those struggles you had, over. With the 9 of Pentacles, I see you abundant. Not codependent on anything or anybody. Self-sufficient. Being able to attain and hold on to everything that it is that you need to nurture and sustain your well-being. And sitting pretty while you're doing it. It's not that you're going to have enough. You're going to have more than enough. And I feel like unlike some people where they go from a certain class, I don't want to say that. Maybe you're going to be hitting so much abundance, it's going to be like changing classes. Like going from poor working class to up there, like, anyway, but I feel like sometimes money changes people, but I don't feel like it's going to change you. One of the words I used to describe the Empress there was graceful, and that's just how I see this card right now. Graceful, like Princess Diana. Like, no matter where you get in life, it's always going to be the same thing for you in the forefront, is helping and healing and connecting with people. Helping them to break their chains. I look over and I see the card royalty. It's just sitting there. I'm not using it, but I mean, it's just odd that I was talking about Princess Diana and I look over and see royalty. You may have gifts that are endowed to you because you are royalty. And it could be in your bloodline. Okay, so we got our phone, got our cling wrap. This stuff still gives me anxiety. Wrap our phone in cling wrap. Where is the beginning to this thing? Where is it? I don't know where to start. There's no good start with cling wrap. This is one of our little puppy dogs. My son just brought him to me. Now look, he goes from the brown and gradually gets darker all the way down So I call him Shade. I'm not sure if I want to call him Shade or Shady.
But he's the littlest puppy.
Yeah, he's the runt. They're actually getting big, but he's the smallest. Here, Marvin, take him because I'm doing a reading.
Okay. My baby Shade.
Okay, so paying attention to that right there, Marvin just came in and brought me shade. So maybe you have people throwing shade at you, and I feel like it's probably not even to your face. I feel like people are saying about you behind your back. And I feel like, number one, they don't know what they're talking about. They're making assumptions. And I don't even feel like they're making assumptions. I feel like they're just saying something. There's something about your energy. You glow. It's that healing aura. And it bugs some people. Some people don't like that. Some people are jealous. Some people, they got demons and it irritates their demons. So there's people out there who just run their mouth and have something to say about you just to have something to say about you. These are people who will never, ever, 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 ever say it to your face. Because you would kill that shit. You would demolish them. And not only that, but honestly, they got it twisted. But these are people who ain't even trying to understand. Like, take me for example, as a reader. If hypothetically, I couldn't imagine it, somebody had anything to say about me, it's like they may talk shit to other people in the community or to their friends or make little comments or think things to themselves, whatever. But they won't book a reading to see for themselves. They'll just go out there and tell people, oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's fake. Who does she think she is? Da, 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 da. But they don't book a fucking reading. Because if they did, they'd know. But I feel like that's what this is in like your situation too. But I feel like it really don't matter what nobody says. Because you are going to get exactly what you want. I feel like you will be blessed. I told my sister that yesterday. I was like, you know what? I said, I really feel like no matter what things look like for me right now, I feel like I am on the up and up. And God is going to bless me one day with financial abundance because He knows that I'm the kind of person that I'm going to pass that along. You know? Like, I'm going to do something with it. I'm going to make a difference in individual lives. Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. Time after time, if you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. The star. Double confirmation. This is your destiny. Time after time. And then apparently it makes the fuck out of it. Yep, my bag is leaking. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it didn't work. And you know what? I don't know why I'm getting this right now, but with the if you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. It kind of makes me think about the North Star. Like the North Star, you know how people okay, so like in slavery, when people were escaping to the north, they would find the North Star and they would follow that. Oh, we're talking about your North Node. So, I mean, I feel like if this is resonating with you at all, you already know what this thing is. This passion that you've been aspiring to for a long time, have been given up hoping, but you're being guided to keep pursuing it. It's just hard some days. Don't Open That Door by Loretta Lynn. Anyway, yeah. So I feel like a lot of times you're just thinking about quitting. I mean, and it's not, like I said, it's not that you don't believe in yourself. It's not that you don't have the abilities or the skill set. You just keep facing obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And it's like, this is a passion of yours where you're going to have to, like, start off being your own boss, pretty much, to get your feet off the ground. And it's like, you got bills to pay, you know? You got things to take care of. And you might have, like, people screw you over whenever it comes to whatever it is that you're doing. And so you're like, how am I going to make it? Like, trying to pursue this. This is all, like, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but how am I going to make it? That's not for you to know. It's not for you to know nor worry about. You're supposed to just have the faith that it is going to work out. Quit doubting. With that North Star, I didn't mean to say North Star, but again, with the star card here, I'm seeing this as the North Star. Like, these are all of the options and distractions and the people talking and da-da-da-da-da. You just keep your eyes set on that star and move forward. And also, if you aren't sure, you need extra confirmation as to what your path is, look up your North Node. It tells you what you're supposed to be moving towards and focusing on in this life, in this lifetime. You could also look up your South Node so that you know what it is you're supposed to be moving away from. Your South Node is what, you know, what behaviors that you've already been through in, like, past lives. And in this life, it's like your challenge to break away from that. You need to focus on your North Node. So look that up and find out what that is. YouTube it, get more information on it. You probably already know what it is that you're supposed to be doing, but you might be doubting yourself. So just go and get that extra confirmation. The World and the Reverse. There being something that's not over with. Some cycle that's not been completed. She's talking about don't open that door, and I feel like I was talking about how you feel like quitting. This is like, don't leave. Don't you open that door to walk away and leave. You better stay right where you are. But the world being in the reverse, there not being a completion or an ending closure to something, I don't know if that is saying that you need to put an end to something or something's not over. Let's clarify the world in reverse. Leader of the pack. Oh no, this one's called Out in the Streets, but it's the Shangri-Las. He don't hang around with the gang no more. He don't hang around with the gang no more. He don't do the wild things that he did before. So maybe this is talking about, you know, you can't move on to a next cycle right now because you or somebody, you need to leave some behaviors behind. And I feel like if you're supposed to do this with your masculine, it's probably your masculine. This song's called Out in the Streets. He don't wear those dirty old black boots anymore. He don't hang out in the streets anymore. His heart is out in the streets. His heart is out in the streets. So maybe your masculine might be participating in some criminal activity. Oh, he grew up with no one to love. He grew up and then he met me. I encourage you to look this up, especially if you're not in contact with your masculine. And that might sound like bad advice because you shouldn't worry about him, whatever. But I just like the song, okay? You might like it too. It says, I wish I never met him. I know I gotta set him free. So maybe your masculine might need some kind of help from you to get out of these karmic situations that he's in. I'm not sure what kind of help he needs, but you can't move forward because you're still waiting for like your business partner. I don't know. Maybe I just made that up. He don't hang around with the gang no more. He might be in the gang. He might be in a gang. Like I said, criminal activity. I'm not laughing. I mean, it's just funny if you only knew. Knight of Pentacles. So whatever this is that you're moving towards, like I was saying earlier with that Strength card, things were not so moving along as smoothly as you wanted to, as quickly as you wanted to in the past, but also it might still be a while longer until you actually get there. This is confirmation you're gonna get there. But with that Knight of Pentacles, it's like things could be moving along slowly but steadily as far as the progress grows. As far as the progress goes with the timeline. But yeah, grow is an accurate word because it's like you are growing. You are growing into things. You're still growing into more abilities and, what do you say? Fine-tuning the abilities that you have. And it's like you're just getting prepared. Like I'm seeing, like when someone's doing drama or a play and they have the stage and there's the curtain and then there's their people backstage and they're like, it's almost time for them to go on. So they're waiting backstage behind the closed curtain off to the side, getting ready to go on. And that's how I see this. Like it's not showtime yet, but you're getting ready to go on. So but once this does come through, as long as it's taken, it's going to be something sure and steady and something that you can rely on and count on. Also, like I was saying, could be monetarily beneficial. Loretta Lynn, Entertainer of the Year. So maybe you're an entertainer. Maybe you sing, maybe you do music, maybe you act, maybe you read cards. But this is something where I was saying earlier, in front of a bunch of people. But whatever it is that you're doing, there is a hint. I'm not even going to say a hint. I'm going to say it's driven by divinity. So whatever it is that you're doing, no matter what art form it is, there's something in it that's going to heal people. And I just saw 3333 being guided by the Ascended Masters. You're supposed to help people ascend on this planet. You're supposed to help the planet ascend, raising the vibrations by individually pulling people up out of the depths. Because as they're in the depths, it's like they're rocks, and they are weighing things down too. So I'm seeing it like that movie Up. Whenever you release the balloon, on a hot air balloon, when you release the weights on the bottom, then the basket can rise. So if we turn those weights on the bottom into balloons because we've healed them and they've elevated themselves, then we're going to be able to elevate the whole planet. Pretty much. This This is the first time I've had a reading like this. I am so glad it's not anything crazy. I mean, okay. I know that sounded crazy, but oh well. At least we're not talking about... Okay, never mind. No judgment. And Madonna, like a virgin. I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. And look how big Madonna is. She's an icon.
You already have some of these? Do you remember when these came out?
Like a virgin.
Super cool. It was a big thumbs up.
Touched for the very first time. Like a virgin. With your heartbeat. And next to mine. The Magician in the reverse. And the Ace of Cups. So one challenge that you might have is somebody might be like, and this could just be an energy. It doesn't have to be a particular person. But because you're sent here on the behest of, the man, you have people from the opposing side that don't want you to be successful, right? So imagine we're playing like Capture the Flag. And they heard that you was one of the best flag capturers. They're going to try to take you out before you can get anywhere close to the flag. And so I feel like with the Magician and the reverse energy, it's like there's manipulation here in regards to your love life. Maybe, and I know, like, if you have been in Tarot Land long or you've been on the journey, you know what a twin flame is, and most likely you've heard of false flames. So maybe you've had some of that going on. Maybe someone is actually sending spell love work in your direction, but it's like in order to keep you confused so that you don't know who your actual masculine is, so that you guys can't unite and do this mission like you're supposed to do, because you can't move forward until he gets stuff straight, and apparently he needs your help. And if you don't know who he is, how are you supposed to help him? And I feel like you need to do some protection, probably, in regards to spell work. Like, honestly, whether that's getting some tourmaline, some obsidian crystals, whether you take a salt bath, like whatever it is, sage, whatever you gotta do, keep yourself protected up. But let me tell you, if you feel like I don't have the money to get any of that stuff, I don't know what to do, it's all about intention, ladies and gentlemen. For example, this is like a cheese puff thing. An edible chip cheese puff thing. Whatever it is. Oh, no, it's a veggie puff. I'm lying. It's a veggie puff, but you get the drift. If I wanted to, I could take this veggie puff and I could focus on it and I could say, oh, it's kind of spongy, right? It's absorbent. Let this veggie puff absorb any magic that is sent my way, keeping it from being digested into my body and out of my... I don't know why I'm getting the word realm, because that doesn't make much sense. But shoot, maybe even some of it's interdimensional hate. Maybe you get people hating you from other fucking realms, which would make sense. Because you're old G and you've been in their places before. So let me just take this and absorb anything that might be coming my way, and then I'll just get rid of that shit. Get it?
We're going to take a look at these. By getting them open in just a minute, which one do you want to start with? And then we'll move on.
You are the creator. You are the creator. Use your intention to make sure that you stay I heard prayed up.
Let's get all set up.
So be praying.
Okay.
And when I say pray, I don't mean just be asking for stuff. Be grateful, have gratitude. Ask for assistance. I meant to say, just make sure you can protect and defend yourself. Because I feel like you got multiple enemies. Like a bounty hunter. Amber might resonate to somebody. Your name might be Amber. You may know somebody named Amber that you need to watch out for. Whoa.
Let's kick this off with Norman.
Oh, amber's the color of your energy. Shades of gold displayed naturally. Like I was saying. Like, you're like a lighthouse. The people that need your healing are attracted to you like a moth to a flame. But because you're like a lighthouse and that works good for people that you need to heal, the people who are in the dark can also see you. So, it's basically like you're walking around with the bullseye on your back. Just expect. Like, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, that's 7 wands. Oh no, that's 6 wands. Sorry, my bad. You could have 6 different people either actively doing something or just sending you the evil eye. Maybe even unbeknownst to them, just being jealous is the evil eye. Like, people wishing bad on you. And them being like, who does she think she is? She ain't nobody. She ain't ever gonna make it. That's an evil eye. Especially if they're hoping that you fail. The 3 of Cups. Now, usually I don't get this with that card, but I heard the word community. I feel like you probably have a lot of, I don't want to say friends, but you're probably friendly with a lot of people out in the community, you know? And I feel like even though you know that you got these haters out there, don't let that discourage you. You know that you have people out there that love you and have your back. Wherever there's something that's there to drag you down, there are people there that uplift you. And I don't feel like, and it's weird, I was going to say I don't feel like uplift you, but like you guys uplift each other. But one of these cups is being lifted up a little bit higher. Face off. Tech 9. Judgment. They're gonna rob them. They're gonna take your face off. And that doesn't sound good, but I've had this phrase keep popping up for me. Mask off. And I feel like this person that I thought was my person, because I'm confused. Let's put it on the table. I am resonating with this. The person that I thought was my person, I feel like he wore a mask. We're in separation and will be indefinitely. Indefinitely. Because that devil card in the reverse, baby. I have nothing toxic or bad for me around me. And this person still has things that they need to work on and heal and break free from. And I ain't going to let that affect me, so it can't be around me. But, what was I saying? Oh, the mask off. I told him before, like, I feel like you're wearing a mask. And I don't want you to be coming around me. As long as you got it on. I appreciate authenticity, and I want people to be authentic around me. If you can't learn to take the mask off, then... Anyway, so this is called face off. I'm going to take your face off. That's the mask. I've actually been listening to that song, Mask Off, because like I said, you can use your own thoughts and intentions to create magic. You can call it magic. But you can use your own thoughts and intentions. I almost don't want to tell you what I do, but trust me. And it said something about helping them. Yeah. This person, and they may even be, I don't want to say in cahoots, but they may be in cahoots with the devil. They may be into some really dark shit, or they may be really deep into some addictions, and they can't get out of it. Something like that. But it's like you're supposed to help them. And I do this thing with the song. I sing the song, and whenever it comes to the part where it says mask off, I put special extra intention into those words, mask off, and thoughts into what I want to happen, which is I want the mask to come off, right? So, I'm not saying y'all do that in your situations, but I'm saying you're the creator. You do whatever you got to do. You don't got to necessarily be nobody's hero, but you need to understand that maybe you have been manipulated in some ways or others to be in confusion, to keep you from being on the right path as far as the person that you're supposed to be with. Because if you, I don't want to freak anybody out, but it's like, you kind of, I don't want to say you need that partner, but for the particular mission, you know, it'd be nice if we didn't have to settle for an understudy, wouldn't it? So, another thing too, I've been feeling a little bit nauseous all day. Somebody, one of you guys, you might be like newly pregnant and having morning sickness. Possibly. I'm not. I'm celibate. And by celibate, I don't mean I celibate.
Hey, what are you doing?
Which, again, did I say something about strippers earlier? No, something like that? I don't remember. But maybe that's another one of these things this person has to clear up or break free from. This is Regulate by Nate Dogg, and it says, one of these dames was sexy as hell, and he said, ooh, I like your style. I got a car full of girls, and it's going real swell. The next side is the East Side Motel. So one of this person's vices could be the ladies in the streets. He's out in the streets. I'm just saying. And like I said before, this is a collective reading. I love you too. This is not going to be exactly everybody's story. Exactly. You take what resonates and you leave the rest. Do not make it fit. Ace of Swords in the reverse. I feel like we're going off into something new here. I'm not sure. Let me pull another card. But with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, like I was saying, it could be the whole thing could have just been a lack of clarity. But I feel like at the same time, even that is divine, because some things you're supposed to know in time. You can't know it any sooner than you know it for reasons and purposes. And it's probably because there's people out there that will target you, you know. If they know you know who your person is and you're about to reunite and y'all are going to be such a power couple and you're going to heal all these people and win these souls for God when we're in the midst of a spiritual battle. I don't know where my thought went. It just went out. Yeah. Of course they're going to send people after you to stop you. You're their best flag capturer. There was my thought. Oh, this one's called Girls by by D12. The album is called Devil's Night.
You're not making a sound because this isn't in there? Perhaps.
You have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse.
All right. And then just to make sure that the lights come on. Is there any light?
Yeah, I feel like this. Okay.
Cool.
This could be a mutual energy of both of you, actually, because, you know, twin flames with the whole mirroring thing. We don't mirror each other exactly, but there are elements that we represent that the other one's representing. The Chariot and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody could be recklessly out there giving their love. It could be this person basically just being a hoe, just out there everywhere.
Yeah, it looks great.
Or just the fact that I feel like it's a solution for them. Like it's almost like a therapy. Like some people will smoke a blunt after work or have a mimosa or read a book. This person has to go get into some strange. That's what he has to do. But with the Chariot in the reverse on the flip side, if we're talking about you, the Chariot in the reverse and the Knight of Cups in the reverse, I'm not saying when I say you're recklessly giving your love away, I'm not saying you're out there hoeing around, because like I was saying, you guys are doing the same things but in different ways. I don't think you're out there hoeing around, but maybe it's talking about you just giving your heart to the wrong people, or being interested in the wrong people, or putting your attention on the wrong people because you're being manipulated to not see who your person is. And not only that, but it sounds like they sound pretty karmic themselves. So it's like you might not even be considering this person as an option anymore, because you are an Empress and you're strong in your mission and your purpose, and it doesn't matter who he is. He can be divine masculine. You can know he's divine masculine. If he's not doing what he needs to be doing, then you can do without him. You have been. At the top of the dick. I said dick. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't play music. Now watch my freaking video get pulled for that. Anyway, so dick. Maybe feminine with this Chariot, Knight of Cups reverse. Maybe you are hoeing. Or maybe you're not hoeing and you're about ready to get some. Or maybe this guy is just a fucking dick. But Knight of Swords, somebody wanted to come in real quick with some communication. Somebody's got something to say. The Ten of Wands, it's like whatever it is, it's either they've been wanting to say it for a while, or it's going to be something that hits heavy whenever they say it. It's something that they don't want to say. I'm not going to take this, but the Fool card. Taking a leap of faith. Yeah, this person may have been holding back from communication, or maybe you have. Maybe you're going to communicate with the person. Maybe you're going to communicate with someone, or someone's going to communicate with you. Either way, someone's going to be taking a leap of faith. And I feel like they're going to come in and want a fresh start or whatever and be like, can we start over? Now, we got the Star card again, but I think it came out reversed this time. Let me check. Yep, it was reversed. So, the Star card and the reverse. Now, I don't know if we're talking about this person, while he's been in separation from you, has been dealing with depression. You guys wouldn't know. You're not talking to each other. But he might be in depression because you cut him off and he didn't think that you could cut him off. And you cut him off hard and you ain't letting him in. So he might think there ain't no way back in. Not only that, but he's stuck in the middle of karmic land. So things aren't really looking real bright for him right now. He probably has been going through some depression. There's another thing here with the star in the reverse, is he may be wanting to slow you down from reaching that pentacle. And you know what? And a lot of these readings and stuff, it's like they're trying to stop you. They want to destroy you. But I don't think that's everybody. I think in some situations, they want to slow you down. Because they want to go with you, but they don't want you to leave them behind before they're ready, before they've gone through all their shit, or before whatever. I don't know if they have any intentions of healing. Maybe they do. I'm counseling. I'm getting the word counseling. Maybe this person has been to counseling. And it's like maybe they are making attempts to heal, but they're not healed. And they know that they're not. But they know that you won't tolerate the mask, and they know you won't tolerate any bullshit, and that you will leave their ass in the dust. And they might be coming back in with some communication, wanting to slow you down. Like, it might not be the time to unite with this person. I don't know how I can say all of that off of one card, but let's pull some more and see if I'm right. Yeah, 9 of Swords. This person is stressed and pressed. They probably don't sleep very well at night. I'm seeing someone in the dark with the phone screen lit up. I feel like they're on their phone all hours of the nights. And part of the time that they're on the phone, they probably are looking into the things, looking into the things that you're doing. Whether they're on your social media, or if they're checking into other things, or people that you might be connected to. Maybe you do events, maybe it's your job. Maybe you are on a public platform and you put out content and they make sure that they watch that shit. Yeah, I look down, Page of Swords in the reverse. Somebody watching and stalking. With the Ace of Pentacles. They may want to figure out, like, what it is that they need to come in and offer you. And I don't know if this offer is, like, sincere or if this is trickery. They want to offer you something to slow you down. Or maybe they want to see how your gift is developing. Or they're looking for some kind of concrete evidence, looking for something. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Still DRE is on. Sleep and Dre. Yeah, still running the game. He's talking about getting out the hood. Representing for the gangsters all across the world. I still got love for the streets. Yeah, this is somebody who be out in them streets, no matter what it is that they're doing. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody who has walked away or left is returning. Somebody coming back. They may be on that bullshit, though. Just trying to warn you that you do need to, like I was saying, ultimately, if you're supposed to be doing whatever this divine calling is with your partner, your divine partner, you're still going to have to wait some time to do that, okay? Now is not the time to unite. And I feel like that's what is coming up, because this person's going to get ready to come in and make some communication. And you need to know that they ain't ready yet, that they're still on their bullshit. They're still out doing what they want to do. They just know that they don't want you to go anywhere in the interim. So I'm telling you to beware, because like now is not the time for union. This person is not ready. They're going to end up stunting your ass. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Being blocked from being able to move forward. The 6 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody who did leave, to seek their own peace of mind somewhere, wanting to come on back through. It's the Emperor, your divine counterpart. The Devil in the reverse. He's wanting to break free. He is wanting to break free from these chains. For some of you, your masculines may be in a darker energy than others. Some may be really wanting to break free from this energy, and some of them may be acting like it. But I feel like for the majority of you, this person really wants to. They're showing up as the Emperor and the Upright, which even though they're still working on their shit, they're working on their shit. Even though you might feel like there's so many rungs below you when it comes into to development and personal acceleration, it don't mean that they're not working on it and making their own progress. You don't know what they're doing on their journey. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing on their journey too. The Hierophant. 2 things. Okay, this person may be coming in and acting or offering a commitment, saying they're ready to commit. I really don't feel like they really are, though. They may feel like they're ready, but the fact is they still got things to heal through. And the Hierophant, too, is keep those eyes trained on God. Trust Him. Trust Him over the masculine. I'm starting to feel funny in my head and stuff. Just saying. I'm going to have to quit soon. It's been an hour and 2 minutes. I get knocked the fuck out tomorrow. I won't even remember. This is called American Psycho. Person could be doing something on your memory too with spell work. Because if you got gifts, they probably got gifts and abilities too. They probably, yeah. They be doing magic on you, dude. Try and keep you slowed down. The 9 of Cups. Something being somebody's wish fulfillment. What's this 9 of Cups about? Knight of Wands in reverse. 4 of Pentacles. And the Tower. Excuse me. Honestly, I feel like this person wants to come in and get you in the sack. To be honest, they feel like you are theirs. They feel like you belong to them. And if they come in, that I don't want to say that you won't be able to resist them, but they feel like you need to be with them, and they feel like they can just come in and out whenever they want. We got the Tower showing up here. I feel like with the Knight of Wands, that's that sexual energy, but let's see if we can get another one on the Tower too. Okay, we got 2 on the Tower. This Magician in the reverse. And the 9 of Pentacles. So this person could be wanting, honestly, I said something about the Ace of Pentacles being an egg on my last reading I did. I think it was the last one. This person may be coming in and want to get you in the sack to try and get you pregnant because they know what your destiny is. My music just went off, by the way. The laptop died. They know what your destiny is, and they want to like seal that deal and make sure that they're going to be a part of it. They don't want you to end up moving on with somebody else and they get left behind and left out of everything. If they get you pregnant, at least they'll always have a tie to you. And it might stop you from moving forward with somebody else. I'm so tired of this. So sorry. This is a good reading, but I'm just like, whoa, now. So, I think I'm going to wrap it up with these Wisdom Oracle cards. Maybe a couple index cards, I don't know. Aw, isn't that special? Love. So, as messed up and as dysfunctional as it seems like the love is true here. But it's like, it seems like somebody has like a Grinch heart. That's what it seems like. Somebody has a little black heart that needs to grow however many sizes bigger in order to match up to the size of your heart. And for the first time inside of that big heart, I've noticed these little tiny hearts all over inside of it. So I feel like you, I don't want to say feed off of, because I feel like it's a give and take, where you are giving love and healing energy to the people around you, but you're also allowing the love of others to uplift you and get you through these times. But it's like, this person's not there. They're not there where they can do that. They can't let other people in like that, and they don't give people love like that. It's like they act like they don't have any emotions. Little black heart. This person needs to heal. Like I said, they need to heal and they need to grow still. But there is real love there. I think mutually. Even though you're not tolerating this person, it's because you're doing what you got to do, and you know that. The High Priestesses of Air in the reverse. So, not having a lack of, having a lack of clarity on your love situation, or being confused in general whenever it comes to, I feel like this is this person's energy too, like they don't know how. Like in that Shangri-La song, Out in the Streets, it said, I can't remember the exact words, we can rewind it, but in that Out in the Streets song, it said something about like when they were young, they had no one to love until they grew up and then they met me. This person don't know how to love because it wasn't never given to them. And that is what has turned them dark. They have been deprived. All that love that you've given yourself and that you give to other people, that you're able to receive from other people. I feel like when this person was younger, for whatever reason, they were outcasted or went through things where they felt like they didn't have nobody. They didn't have nobody to show them what real love and nurturing was. And so they don't know how. They really don't know how. But I feel like even though you know that this person is like different from you on your journeys and maybe even on the spectrum of light that you're on, I don't know how I'm seeing this. It's like this person is still close to your heart. They're never far away from your heart. But it's still wrapped separately. Like, this has a wrap around it, the big one does, and the little one has a separate wrap around it. They're not wrapped together. So it's like you keep this person close to your heart, but you still can keep them at a distance.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean this back.
Can we get one or two more? And that's it. High Priestess of Water. I said something like, they are who they are. Well, you are who you are. And you are the Queen of Cups. And you cannot help your heart. You cannot help your love. And it's like, I don't know. Because you're on the God path and bound and determined to be on this mission and do what you're supposed to do. You may feel a little bit guilty or bad for not being able to cut off this person because you know that this person, I mean, you cut them off, but like completely, like you still think about them and stuff. They're close to your heart, even if you're not in communication. And it's like you might still, I don't know if it's like feel lesser than or feel bad, but you feel like you're not where you need to be because you can't let this person go. It feels like something that you're doing wrong. And it's like you're almost a little bit ashamed of yourself because you can't let this person go. But with that High Priestess of Water, you are who you are. You are full of love and emotion and connection. I feel like you connect with people so easily, and they connect with you. I feel like you are fluid and you can fit into any situation. And even though that you're not where this masculine is in life or physically. Oh, and I just noticed the tears going down her face in the corner of her eye. As some are developing in mine at the same time. But it's like, even though you're not where they are, you understand. And if anything, it does nothing but like make you love them more. I feel like that's one of your favorite things to do, is to love people who haven't been given any. To love people who feel like they're the underdogs, have been last, counted out.
It has quite a bit of articulation, I will say, for a basic figure, but it's not a full-blown.
You a queen for that. That's that Princess Diana energy. I wonder why I keep bringing up Princess Diana. That was 3 times. Is there some anniversary coming up? I don't know. I would Google it, but my laptop's dead and I'm on my phone, so. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Oh, wait, one more. At the top of the deck. Reminder in the reverse. It says, don't forget, but it's in reverse, so there's certain aspects of this connection that you're meant to remember. You don't have to feel bad for not forgetting some things. That's all I got. Until next time, thank you for joining me. I'm misguided, so you don't have to be.